Okay. Well, hello again, guys. This is another Terraria video. So basically, in this video, I went through and basically built a bunch of houses. I didn't really do much except just building houses, but I just wanted to make this like a let's build video. So first, I went over to the jungle, and I don't know why I didn't use the pylon, but I went over to the jungle and started creating myself a little, well, at first I started chopping down trees and bamboo so I can get some variety in there. I wanted to make this one just a little bit, like, since I already have a lot of things, I wanted to go from, like, how much I can build and how much, like, stuff that I have, well, not how much stuff that I have, but, like, how much that I know of building, anyway. But I know this much, right? So, like, basically I wanted to make it above water, and I wanted to like put it on top of this like little thing right here because I thought that it would be a pretty cool place to put my build. So yeah, I'm kind of sticking with Ranger for now on for this one. But it kind of does vary because like I'm figuring out which ones to do. For the next video, I do want to say that I will be going and exploring the dungeon, and I believe I'll be doing some things with that. But yeah, so far, I just have you guys watching me build things like this. But yeah, I just go through, build a bunch of houses. I didn't really want to edit anything. Oh, and I also did find the, whatchamacallit, I can't remember exactly what it was. Also, if you guys hear a fan in the background, which you probably shouldn't, but if you do, then it is what it is, but, I wanted to make this one just like, I didn't want to make this one plain, and I wanted it to have at least some sort of like, yeah, I wanted to have some variety, and I wish I put down torches so you guys can see exactly what's going on, but it won't last long because like it was harder for me to even see what exactly I was doing. But as you can see right here, I'm just, crafting a bunch of stuff so then I can duplicate it. But yeah, also, by the way, I have, I got some new games, dude, but I'm thinking I'm gonna probably stick with Terraria for now on, like, so far, because I got a couple of new games. I mean, they're new to me, probably not new to the world, but I do want to fully complete those games because they are kind of meant for it. They're kind of sorry, they're kind of meant for a more like a fully completionist game, kind of like Borderlands, because with this series that I'm doing, Jesus, I bought a whole new series for me to do for the Xbox. So I'm kind of excited about that, not gonna lie. I got some new games, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm pretty sure I won't be doing a lot of any videos on them, because I'd rather do like things that can be looked at and be like, wow, that is a lot of things in that world, you know what I mean, instead of just like going through and being like, oh well, I didn't really accomplish much, because I'm not really the best at multiplayer games, So like you guys probably won't be seeing like a lot of like Call of Duty, like first person shooters. I'm pretty sure you guys would probably be just seeing like things like Terraria and Minecraft, anything that's like a builder game, like a exploration builder game. But yeah, I didn't really do too much of the house. I just kind of built some stilts, made sure it was out of the water. I made sure I had enough for the pylon over there. I'm pretty sure I do get the pylon for the jungle. Oh yeah, and I get everything that I need for that. I also get some different types of bullets, which is meteorite bullets, which is pretty cool. So that'll be pretty fun. I know for the next series that I'm gonna do, I won't be having like these plain houses just sitting out on top. I want to try to go for like an a bunker type feel. Or at least try to make some tree houses. You know what I mean? I want to go for like something that's more lively instead of just like an actual type of village type of thing. But I don't know exactly, because I know that I have one certain building style and I don't really explore a lot. So I know in the future games that I'll be doing, especially in the last one, like the legendary master mode that I'm going to be doing, I'll be going and making everything pretty, having more chances to build better things, having like a nice arena, and having like having good stuff, you know what I mean? Because I want to do like legendary master mode and keep that going until I get bored of it. Because there is still a lot to do, and I do want to do I want to try all the seeds before I I'll just probably do like a bunch of worlds with different seeds, and like doing some other cool stuff, I guess. I don't know exactly. But I do try to make this like stair house, but I only get like one side that doesn't really look good. But I mean, I try to make it realistic. So in sand biomes or like desert type of areas, they normally have like housing that has like flat, like a flat roof. Because there's normally high winds instead of like rain and stuff, and when there is rain, the water will fall off on top, into the different areas. So that's why I had like a little curve right there. So I just wanted to make it somewhat realistic. But I know in the jungle I didn't really make it realistic. So yeah, I thought that would be somewhat interesting. I do get my guy full of maxed mana and everything. So there's that. Oh, also, if it sounds like I'm not even talking directly into the mic, I apologize. Yeah, for this building style, I kind of I don't really like using torches all that much unless if I need to, like the first base that I made. But I've noticed, that the people the people that do sell the pylons normally would keep selling the pylons, but they don't really genuinely need to be happy to be with each other, like, you know, to sell its pylon. And I don't know why it did that. So I do go into the whatchamacallit, the tundra, I think it's called, the snow biome. I don't know exactly, but I do go to the snow biome. Oh wow, I need to edit this. Hold on. Okay, so it was probably nothing for you, but it was a lot for me. Basically, it was like the end of the video where I'm mining and stuff, where it just didn't make sense to be where it was because obviously it's not the end of the video. But yeah, you know, I go through and I get everything, the mana crystals, I duplicate them, and, well, bada bing bada pow with all those things, which is pretty awesome. I don't know right now, I think I would go to talk to the Dryad, I think, and ask her, hey, I need this. Yep, it is the Dryad. So I go and get myself a jungle pylon, or bam. And the traveling merchant spawns a lot now, which is, you know, absolutely amazing. But I do like to make the pylons have like background, you know, like how I did the first one, the second one. So this one, the third one, is gonna have mud walls and bricks, because I wanted to keep the theme. You know, I don't want to change up anything and have everything else like that. So, you know, might as well. You know, see, like that. But, you know, nothing really happened at all, so except me just like destroying and placing blocks and me building houses. But, you know, oh yeah, and I make sure that the housing is suitable for the ocean pylon. But I do go over to the tundra, I find out a good spot for it, and I'm like, yeah, that seems like a great idea. But I do need to finish like mining out the parts where there's corruption, because when there's corruption, you know, I don't want it to affect my pylons at all. Because pylons are just gross. And yeah, as you can see, I noticed that there was some meteor head spotting, so I was like, you know, might as well. And yeah, it does take me a little bit because I do die a little bit for this, because just I don't have the proper equipment, and I didn't decide it was a great idea to to make the obsidian skull for fire damage. So, you know, I do kind of die a little bit, but I do take out my bird because I wanted more space for my hotbar, because I got tired of just, you know, constantly just having my inventory open. And like, it's cool to have the inventory open when it's sped up, but at the same time, I'd rather let you guys actually see everything that's going on instead of just, you know, having the inventory, you know, blocking most of the things that I'm doing. So you guys get to see the full screen, basically, which is nice. I do die again, you know, like I said, but then I'm like, you know what, dude, I need to find obsidian, and I'm pretty sure that I duplicated enough. I was thinking this at the time, anyway, but I duplicated the obsidian skull, found the obsidian skull, bam, put it on, and I don't know exactly what is better, you know, for my current setup, because right now it's just kind of garbage. You know, I just threw stuff on and just called it good, you know, called it a day. I put on some good armor. I have good equipment. I know that for sure. But I know that I'll need, like, you know, better stuff, like some Hermes boots for, you know, the upcoming boss fights. So I'll need to do more mining. But after, you know, doing all those, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I found enough chests, but, you know, I think I did find flurry boots, not gonna lie. I think I found those. And then I went on and, you know, I got enough when I put the, what's it called, dude? Jesus. I completely forgot what I was talking about, low-key. Oh yeah, no, I went down and mined enough meteorite so I can duplicate enough meteorite so I can make the bars and duplicate those. And then I also made myself, you know, some, like, I don't know. I didn't really need the meteorite stuff at the time because, you know, except for, like, the bullets and such. But other than that, like, you know, it was pretty good. I do want to try and make the star cannon, though, because I have enough ammo, or at least enough resources for the star cannon, which is going to be far in the future. I just don't know how to make it because I've never made it before. I'm pretty sure you need the snowball cannon and some, like, souls and a star, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I've never made it before. I've just seen other people make it, so I might as well just give it a try. Because, you know, the Star Fury might be, not the Star Fury, but the Star Cannon might be just a little bit worth it. And see, I just start off with, like, a little box part. I do want, like, I did try to, like, avoid the boxiness. So I made, like, a little, you know, area for that. And I don't know about the roof. Well, the roof is kind of like a house at the same time. But I don't know. I couldn't really make it super well. Because, you know, I'm not really good at building. But when I get better, no, I'd say that it was a pretty good build, but I don't know. It looks pretty garbage to me, low-key, because I did try to put these down, and it doesn't look bad. Not really that bad at all. Because I wanted to flatten it out, have, like, this realistic setting for, you know, the roof and stuff, because then typically, you know, when you live in snowy areas, you know, you have more of a pointy house, you know, as the roof, because you want to have you don't want your house to basically cave in because of the heavy snow and the water. So, you know, I try to make it realistic for the biome, at least. But instead of, like, going for, like, realism, you know, I want to try to do some, like, fantasy builds and, things that can, like sky builds and underground builds, castle builds. But that's just going to be farther in like the future, because I know that this is mainly more of a progression based game, not a building game. So I don't know. I'll see what I do, but I don't exactly know. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a crazy build, I wouldn't say it is, because, I just basically use the same wood as the background. I try to make it more interesting with some like platforms, some glass, and I think I put like a back wall on the bottom. I have no idea, actually. I don't think I did, to be fair. I didn't get enough like snow and stuff for like snow bricks and just snow in general, because I think like if I did, then it would probably not be a whole lot of worth it. You know what I mean? Because in the end, like, I'm going to be destroying like a whole lot of other things, and not having enough place to actually have like building things. So that's why I decided it was a good idea just to stick with this. So when I do destroy some things, I can probably go back, upgrade it a little bit, make it better for the eye, But it's nothing really that crazy. Just the snow biome is pretty cool, and I do put some window sills on there. I do have like torches on there, but I do take them off because I found like better stuff, like chandeliers and candles and stuff like that. So But yeah, I go back down. I try to make this like elevator type of thing so that the corruption on that side doesn't go over to this side. But I do end the video where it's just like not even worth it to talk about. But I'll show it anyway. But anyway, this video is about to end in like 2 minutes, so I guess I can just keep talking. But I know that for my next goals are gonna be, the dungeon, finishing out the pylons, making an underground house. I want to I want to at least do something with the underground houses. I want to like make one that's already broken down into like a really nice just house, but I need to find one that has like three tiers instead of 2, and I'm pretty sure I did find one, but that's still in like the snow biome where I don't really like. Yeah, right there I do find 2 houses, but I think these ones are the oh yeah, and I find the Goblin Thinker. I totally forgot. So I buy everything, and I duplicate everything that he has, because why not? See, like things that are like 2 tiers like aren't even worth to do, and like things like this though, right here, like these big ones. Even though it's 2 tiers, like I want to fully refurbish it, possibly getting another tier up there. Making it better for the eye, but I want to take a picture of it and then like replicate it and then put it like down somewhere, farther down into like hell, or like make a hell house actually. Probably like refurbish the one of the hell houses and make it just 3 stories high. Because, you know, I want it to be perfect, you know, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with the hell houses. I know that I like my building style a little bit more. I don't know if I'm gonna refurbish anything. I'll probably just go down, you know, get the hell stuff. But yeah, I'll go all the way over here again, and you know, I don't really do anything, but the end of the video is about to be done, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, also I hope you have a good day. Peace out.